Hello everyone, my name is Nina and welcome to my channel. My channel is mostly about fragrances and the feminine lifestyle, so if that is something that interests you, then keep on watching. Today's video, you guys, is all about the fragrances that I no longer reach for. I'm not reaching for them anymore. Either they just don't smell very good to me anymore. I just changed my mind, or they are smelling somewhat dated. Some of these are older, so they're just a bit dated. And let's jump right in. So the first one I have for you is Angel by Mugler, Terry Mugler. And, you know, I used to reach for this all the time. I mean, look at that. There's barely any left. I'm going to spray it here. When I read the notes on this, I could see why I liked it. Now it's just, yeah, it just smells a little too strong, a little too dated for me. It is patchouli, dark chocolate, honey, caramel, vanilla, and cotton candy. It is very heavy on that patchouli though, and especially on that dry down, it just starts to smell like a dirty hippie to me. I can't. And I love the bottle, so pretty. But yes, no, I am not reaching for that one anymore. But if you've never smelled it before, you don't have any negative associations with it, you might love that if you read those notes and you think you might try it out. Rose Jam by Lush Fragrances is the next one that I have for you. Lush is I don't know if you've heard of it, but they make bath bombs, they make fragrances, shampoos. They also make perfumes, and I've purchased a couple of their perfumes. And Rose Jam is, I would say it's a good summer or spring scent. However, I am just kind of staying away from rose fragrances, I believe. Some of them, unless they're done completely right, I don't like rose smells that much. This one is not bad because it smells like a rose, like a sweet sugared rose with some tanginess, some zest, some lemon to it. It smells like a dipped sugar rose. I'll read you the notes. It's got rose, marmalade, lemon, geranium, and some spicy notes. Yeah, it's like a candied rose. But again, rose to me sometimes smells a little dated, a little like, grandma-ish. Nothing wrong with grandmas, but I just don't want to smell like one usually. So that is one of the ones that I'm not reaching for too much. Okay, the third one is Nina Ricci La Extase. And this is another one that is a heavy rose fragrance. But this is very sophisticated. This smells very sophisticated versus the other one I just told you about. This smells like a rich lady. It's not bad. It really isn't. It smells expensive. It does. It smells like it does smell expensive. I just don't reach for the rose fragrances too much anymore, especially because I feel like, okay, I have so many that if I'm not loving it anymore, I'm just not reaching for it. The notes on this one is rose, caramel, raspberry, benzoin, amber, and pink pepper. So if that is something that you like I said, if you like rose fragrances, these are good ones. They're just not what I am reaching for as much anymore. All right, the next one I have for you is Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. Okay. And I do like the bottle. And I got this was like a special bottle. Not all of them had the little polka dots. I love mine. So cute. I love the bottle. I'm keeping it. I'm not selling this one. I'm keeping it because of that bottle. But yes, I don't really reach for it anymore. Oh my gosh. Whoo! Whoo! This one is strong. Guys. This smells not like a good girl. It smells like a cheap girl. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. Like you're doing too much. Yes, it smells like a cheap girl, not a good girl. The notes on this, tonka bean, cacao, tuberose, vanilla, almond, and jasmine. This to me, it's too much. It's all these different smells all put together. And I will say, this was one of my favorites when I first got into fragrances. And to my nose then, this was a very complex scent. But now I realize, or to my nose now, it is a lot of different notes all mixed in and not well blended necessarily. You know, I mean, some of them are stronger than others. It smells cheap to me. I don't reach for it anymore. I don't like it. It smells very strong and a bit tacky and cheap. It smells like, I don't know, like you took a bunch of different, it's like a buffet, a cheap buffet of all these different foods that don't really blend or go together. Anyway, if that's your favorite, I'm sorry, girl. It's just not for me, but it might be for you. You might want to smell it. You might think it smells like a good girl. All right. Number 5 is Burberry London. Burberry London. I definitely don't reach for this anymore. Woo! Another one. That is so strong. Now, at least this one is a lot fresher. But it's still a little too... It's too perfumey. Lipstick perfumey. Almost like too makeup perfumey. I don't know. It's just too strong. Maybe it's the musk. I'll read you the notes. It's jasmine, honeysuckle, tangerine, tiare flower, which is a white floral, musk, and peony. Peony. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But again, I don't love heavy floral fragrances. And this one is a very all floral. It does have some sweetness. but it's mostly floral. It's mostly a heavy floral. And again, I don't really reach for heavy florals. And if I do, they're usually mixed with some coconut, some solar notes for summer. So I just don't reach for those florals as much. What about you? What perfumes did you used to love that you changed your mind about, that you no longer reach for? I would love to hear some of your preferences and non-preferences as well. And please leave it in the comments if you haven't already. Subscribe and like this video, and I will see you next time.